A Minnesota lawmaker is now a convicted lawbreaker. WCCO's Esme Murphy was there as the verdict was read and has the very latest.
The jury deliberated only 3 hours before finding Nicole Mitchell on 2 counts of burglary and possession of burglary tools. She showed no emotion in the courtroom and was quickly led out a side door, an unusual privilege for any defendant, but one that she's been given throughout this trial. The prosecutor was asked what made the difference in this case, and he pointed to the body cam footage. The body cam footage specifically of the arrest, Nicole Mitchell being caught, as he said, red-handed. In that video, Nicole Mitchell tells police that she is there to remove items that belong to her late father. In testimony here, she said that that was a lie, that she had lied to police about that the reason she was there was for a welfare check, but she didn't want to admit that so not to upset her stepmother. Also important, the body camera video of Carol Mitchell. Even though she suffered from Alzheimer's, on that body camera video, she was very clear about what happened and how she saw this person who would come into her home in the middle of the night as an intruder. Now, we also talked to the defense. The defense said they were deeply disappointed. They said that Nicole Mitchell was taking this well, that she's a very, very strong woman. And they also said they had turned down a plea bargain in this case.
The Venn diagram, the circles just didn't cross over one another. That's when a plea agreement happens. They got close, but they didn't cross, and so they made the decision that they wanted to try the case. We told Nicole Mitchell the risks, the benefits of the plea agreement and the trial, and again, as a strong individual, a strong woman, she made the decision to make this choice, and I'm proud of her for that.
And it was her choice.
The client makes the only decision to try a case. The lawyers cannot make that decision.
Nicole Mitchell is not in custody at this time, even though the prosecutor, Brian McDonald, asked that she be taken into custody immediately after those verdicts were read. He told the judge that she had perjured herself on the witness stand. The judge declined to take her into custody, saying that she has remained free this entire time while she has awaited trial. Now, she faces a mandatory minimum of 180 days in jail, and even though that's a mandatory sentence, a mandatory minimum, her defense attorneys say they will try and fight that. In Detroit Lakes, with photojournalist Mike Dernberger, Esme Murphy, WCCO News.
Legislators are not automatically expelled if convicted of a felony, but Mitchell's colleagues could vote to remove her. Currently, Democrats hold a 1-seat majority in the Senate. Senate leaders from both parties have called for Mitchell's resignation, and so too has the head of her whole party. The DFL chair wrote, "I hope that she will hold to her promise and resign immediately." As calls for her to resign reach far beyond the Capitol, Mitchell's constituents say if you make the law, you can't break it. Uba Ali has the latest from Woodbury.
A family feud.
Where to?
A forced entry.
Get on the ground.
And now a convicted felon.
Guilty.
The verdict comes more than a year after Senator Nicole Mitchell was charged with breaking into her stepmother's home in Detroit Lakes. Mitchell denied wrongdoing and kept her Senate seat. Now a jury of 12 have spoken, and so are the very voters who put her in office.
I don't think she's fit to be representing Woodbury.
Jason Torkelson voted for Mitchell, but says the respect and trust is gone.
She's got to be held to the same standard as we do, right? And you can't go around breaking laws while you're making laws.
From her constituents to colleagues, all demanding accountability. The DFL majority leader said, quote, "Senator Mitchell has told colleagues that she intended to resign if found guilty of this crime, and I expect her to follow through on that pledge." And the GOP Senate minority leader says, quote, "We expect Mitchell's immediate resignation from the Senate. If she's unwilling to resign, she must be expelled as soon as possible." Governor Tim Walz's office said Friday that it expects Mitchell to resign and that they will have more information on a special election soon. Uba Ali, WCCO News.
We'll continue to cover this story on air and online at WCCO.com.